Good morning, loves. I just woke up. Actually, that's not entirely true. I woke up about 10 minutes ago, but because I have tried to do this take about 3 times, it's now 10 minutes after. Now, why is that news? Why do we need to know that you just woke up, Tomiwa? Because it is the morning of my WhatsUpTomiwa Toronto Hangouts. Was that? So, little backstory. I'm a content creator. My name is Tomiwa, and my brand is called WhatsUpTomiwa. And I used to be based in Lagos, Nigeria, but I recently moved to Toronto. If you're following me, you already know that. Or if you're subscribed to this channel, you already know that. But if you're not, this one is for you. Now, my brand is all about self-expression, elevating, helping you elevate your fashion, your home, your life, and everything that I'm interested in general, I share and I put you on. Yeah, because pretty girls do not ever hoard knowledge or resources. I digress. But yeah, if that is your vibe, if you're interested in that type of content, hit that subscribe button you see and turn on the notifications so you get notified for my subsequent videos. Anyways, moving right along. I recently moved to Canada, I was saying, and I'm trying to build community. I'm trying to, make friends. And about a couple of weeks ago or last month sometime, one of my followers on Instagram sent me a DM saying if I organized a WhatsUpTomiwa Toronto Hangout, she would come. And I said, you know what, let's throw it open. Let's see if other people in Toronto would be interested. And I did a poll, and of the people that responded that were interested, I reached out to them, and a couple of them that the date worked for, a bunch of us are going to be doing the very first WhatsUpTomiwa Toronto Hangout today, Saturday. Well, my today, your tomorrow, because you're going to be watching this on Sunday when I post, because I post every Sunday. Yeah, but super excited. This will be the first of many. So if you're in Toronto and you did not make it, there'll be more to come. Yeah, as much as I'm excited, I gotta admit I'm also a little bit apprehensive, because there's the safety net that you have when you're bantering with people, bantering with strangers on your keypads, right? But when you're out of Instagram and you guys are forced to sit down face to face, I mean, what do you even say to strangers? What if the vibe is awkward? What if the vibe just isn't right? Yeah, so there's a little bit of that apprehension, which is why I'm probably going to research dinner table conversations, because it's going to be like a dinner setting, dinner/hangout setting. And I'm just going to have that armed talk somewhere in my notes just in case I need it. Hopefully I don't, and hopefully everything goes smoothly. Yeah. What else? In today's vlog, I'm going to be showing you how I get ready for it. I'm going to be showing you the event itself, clips of the event itself, so you know how it goes. Yeah. So you guys, yesterday, Amazon scared me. I ordered some gifts for the attendees, and when I checked on Amazon, it said it was going to arrive by 10 p.m. today, Saturday. Oh, my today. This is a little bit confusing, isn't it? Anyways, which would have been a disaster, because we would have gone for the event and come back, and I wouldn't have been able to gift the items to the attendees, which would have made me sad, because I mean, they spent their time with me, they spent their hard-earned money on themselves, paying for their food and drink. It'd be nice for me to give something in return. But thankfully, when I checked this morning, the items will come in anytime from now. So I'll show you when that comes in. I'll show you what I gifted them. I think they're really cute. What else? Yeah, I decided to start a vlog. If you guys know me, you guys know that I make my decisions chop on the whim. I don't over process it. If something feels right, if the time feels right, I'm gonna do it, and it will be relevant for the season when I do it. Yeah, that's what I believe in. And this is not news, because if you've been following me on Instagram for a long time, the handle is WhatsUpTomiwa, by the way, if you're interested in following, you'd know that I have always been a self-expression girl, right? In 2010, I used to write. I had a writing blog called artofayaba.wordpress.com, and it's still up there somewhere. And someday I'm going to collate everything I'd written in the past and release it as a collection of short stories. But till then, yeah, the desire to write has been awoken again, and also the desire to own my own platform that, I mean, there's no threat of it being pulled down or anything. So we're going to start off as a blog and metamorphose into a website. I'm just going to, share my journey in Toronto, share the things I'm interested in, my fashion, my food, my home improvements. Those are the things I'm interested in. Yeah, I'm going to share that. And hopefully by the time you're watching this video, the very first video will be up, and I will drop the link in the comments for you. That's a video. The very first blog post will be up, and I will drop the link to that. I'd have written a little something and I have some ideas, so I'll put them down, and I'll drop the link in the description box. Yeah, so let me get to my day, and I'll be back when I'm getting ready for the hangout and share that with you. Toodles. These are the gorgeous earrings I got for the attendees. Now let's go get my makeup done. I just took a shower and I'm about to do my makeup. I'm running quite late. I don't know why I always do this to myself. I tell myself that I would take my time and get ready, but somehow that never happens and I'm always rushing. Anyways, after moisturizing my face, I always use Becca Cosmetics loose powder first over my face, or setting powder. I think this is a setting powder. I always use that over my face. And this is just like prep my face for that makeup, the rest of the makeup that is going to come on there. Today I think I want to do something a little heavier than what I always do, so let's see how that goes. Yeah, after using the setting powder, I'm going to go ahead and use my Estee Lauder setting spray over my face. I don't know what this process does, but I saw some lady do it and I started doing it, and I have been loving the process so much, like the finished results. We're just gonna, I'm going to wait for that to dry before I use a primer over my face, and then I'll use foundation. So first I must apologize, I'm in the bathroom, so there's a lot of echo, so just bear with me. But I wanted to talk a little bit about understanding your why, right? I think my setting spray should have dried, so I'm going to go in with this Georgette Klinger primer over my face. Yes, as I was saying, I wanted to talk a little bit about understanding your why you're doing anything you're embarking on, why you're on social media, why you're on this earth, what is your purpose, why I'm an influencer, why you're starting any business, if you're venturing into business, why you're marrying somebody, if you're making any big decisions or getting married or buying a house. Your why is super important, because if things go wrong, it wouldn't, because you know the bigger picture, because you know the end results, because you know the end goal, you wouldn't be discouraged. You would just know that it's just a hiccup along the way, and you will keep at it. Why this topic came to mind is because shortly before I started my makeup, I got a message from one of my online friends who was supposed to come out today, saying she couldn't make it. And for a second there, I was a bit discouraged, like, oops, I know it's a gloomy weather, I know this time is like traffic hour, would other people say they wouldn't make it as well? What if a few people don't turn out? It just got me, second guessing a couple of things. And then for a second though, for just a second, because I remembered my why, and my why was never about the numbers. Personally, I'm the type of person that I'm all about the impact, so whatever it is I'm doing, if I'm blogging and I have one viewer, and one viewer is leaving better or more educated or more amused or more entertained than they came, my job has been done. You know, it was never, or it is never about the numbers for me. It is always about, you know, the bigger picture. And the whole essence of doing this Toronto Hangout, I'm going in with my foundation now, by the way, I'm using Lancome. The whole essence of this Toronto Hangout is to build community, is to make new friends, is to, you know, sink my roots into this new terrain that I am, and just build a family here in Toronto, you know. So I'm very, very happy to start small. If we have only a handful of people, at the Hangout, that's okay too, you know. More is always welcome, and then there'll always be opportunities to scale up. There will always be, as the Bible says, never despise the day of small beginnings, you know. So in this particular Hangout, we might just be a handful of people, but there'll be other editions, and I'm pretty sure that, you know, the other editions would keep growing as I keep sharing valuable content, as I keep making friends here in Canada. And the whole essence of the Hangout is not just to, you know, sit down and have drinks and kiki. Yes, there's that, but I mean, share experiences, you know. You never know the lesson you'll be learning from a stranger. So even if it's one lesson, one person I'm learning from, I'm happy to do it. And it kind of reminds me of something that I stumbled on Instagram a while back. It was this coach, this life coach, and he's quite a popular life coach. And he was saying that he wanted to do a course one time. It was advertising a course, right? And, you know, it was getting closer to the date and nobody had signed up for the course, right? And he told his wife that if there was even one person that, you know, paid for the course and signed for the course and showed up for the course, he would go ahead and do it, you know. And it turned out in that particular instance, in his instance, nobody actually paid except his wife, right? His wife saw the passion, she knew the why, and so she paid for the course. And he executed his teachings to his wife, to one person, like he would have done if there was like a large number of people. And that is, you know, a big lesson for me. It was a big lesson for me. It's a story that would remain in my mind for a very long time, because it teaches you something. Be diligent in little things, be diligent in the time of small beginnings, be diligent with the one as you be with the 100. So that being said, I am still super excited for this Toronto Hangout, and I'm excited or looking out for the fun, the conversations, the experience that we're gonna have there. I should speed this makeup along if I do not want to be super late for my own thing, so I'm just gonna roll along with that. So I just had to fast track this portion because I was running super late and I didn't think it would be proper for the people I invited to get there before me and be waiting on me. I don't think that's the polite thing to do. So I tried to, you know, head out of the house as fast as possible. And another day, because a couple of people have been asking me for like a proper makeup tutorial. And even today, you know, somebody was saying to me that my face was so bit up so nicely. She didn't know I could do makeup so well. And was asking me when, you know, she'd see like proper makeup content on my page. So we'll be back for that at a different time. Okay, my makeup is done and I'm just gonna get dressed and then just come back to show you guys finished look before I head out. Wearing this H&M coat, yeah, and underneath that I'm wearing this fabulous Ayaba two-piece. So the shirt and the skirt are from my fashion label Ayaba Woman. You should check us out on Instagram. And then I'm wearing tights underneath that because you all know it's cold. And then I'm wearing boots. The tights are from H&M. The boots are Zara. Purse is Bottega. And the earrings are from a Nigerian brand called Splash. For someone who was already running late, I wasn't expecting the amount of traffic we met outside. A journey that usually takes 15 minutes ended up taking about 25 to 30 minutes because of some protest that was ongoing, and it affected everybody, but finally we all got there. So everybody say hi. Tomina. Hi. Lisa. too.
You should show yourself somehow.
We ordered some starters, some sushi, which was yummy, and we got Lisa to try it. She wasn't feeling it.
Try. It's the raw one. Come on. Everything. Yeah. All time. No. Even your face. Lisa is in your mind. It's really in your mind. It's in your mind.
We ordered some yummy food as well, and Cactus has really good food, to be honest.
So let's just, even if it's me, let's stop it. Like, I've got to that place many times in other parts of my life where I'm just like, all right, one person's going to kill one person.
Everybody gets something. Thank you. You guys, did you have fun tonight?
Guys, I'm back home, and when I tell you I had the most amazing time, I have never ever hung out with strangers that felt like friends. It was amazing. And I mean, right now we're not strangers anymore. We're all very friendly. It was a great time. The conversation was seamless. The vibe was right. There were no airs. It was really a great time. I mean, it was so much fun, and the conversation was so engaging that I didn't even have time to be recording during the event. That's how much fun I was having. I'm happy. I'm really happy. The first edition of the WhatsUpTomiwa Toronto Hangout was a huge success. And you know, it just put into perspective the why for me. Remember, I was saying why, and I knew it was about building communities, but it really just zeroed in. After I have come from the event, the reason for this hangout just became even clearer. Beyond building like a community, even for my personal brand, it's going to be a community where immigrants can have like a soft landing pad, you know, where they can have friends already, a group of people to welcome them when they come, a group of people that will be listening ears, a group of people that will be helping hands, a group of people that will be a good resource for settling in. And as much as the vision expands, God will give grace for capacity. My heart is so full. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting the bond that was formed today. It was really amazing to see people from different backgrounds, different cultures, you know, just come together like they've known each other for years. It truly was beautiful to see. We had so much. We spoke about so much. We went personal, we went professional, we went, you know, social. It was amazing. And I only wish that I recorded proper clips of the conversations. But we were having such a great time that I even forgot to be recording. That's how much of a great time we were having. My heart is full, and if you're watching this and you were at the hangout, thank you so much for coming. You made it a success, you know, and I'm looking forward to the very next edition. Yeah. Before I go, can we just talk about how my makeup is still popping like 3 hours after? Come on. Are you sure I shouldn't go into makeup artistry? Because what? Anyways, thank you guys so much for kicking it with me. Yeah, until my very next video. Au revoir.